what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another Fallout 4 discussion video to be going over with you guys. This time I'm actually going to be talking about what is actually going on with Fallout 4's Creation Club. Give you guys a little bit of an update because a lot of you guys have been texting me, asking me, well, where is the release? When are we going to finally get some new content? A lot of you guys haven't seen my previous video, so I'm also going to be doing this one and pretty much summarize what I said in those previous videos as well. For those of you who didn't know, there is actually a Creation Club update coming out. We just don't know when. A little bit ago, someone actually asked Bethesda, will there be any more additions to the Creation Club, or is it finished? But a dev at the, at Bethesda and who works on some of the creations actually went on to say that creators can still work on their projects, and many currently are. However, with the disruption from COVID-19, we put launching new content on hold. It's a complex process in the best of times. Given the uncertainty, scheduling is very much up in the air, so there's no ETA we can currently provide. Of course, that I believe was at the end of 2020, I think. So again, that was quite a long time ago now at this point. We also did see that Bethesda did actually get bought by Microsoft. So again, now that Microsoft owns Bethesda, there might be a couple of different things potentially happening, which would be very, very sad if we didn't get any more new Creation Club updates at all. But it was reported that by the same guy that the Creation Club update they still had kind of in plan. Like, it is still being worked on right now. They mention it every couple of months or so that it will be coming out. They just don't know when. My prediction that I projected was I believed it was going to come out around March to April. I thought that that would have been an appropriate release time, considering that would have been a similar, time to when we got the last update, in 2020. So it would have been whenever it was, so it would have been like nearly a whole year or something until we got like pretty much an update. But again, we haven't had an update. I don't believe we got one in the entire, I think January to March was the last time we had an update, which was 2020. Again, we're kind of in, I believe, May right now. It is May 5th at the time of making it or recording this video. I'm not too sure when it's going to come out, but we still have no updates and no new news. So I'm going to be pretty much answering what's going to be happening. I think that Bethesda will eventually release an update. I think that if they're going to release an update, it's going to be an absolutely huge one, because they've been working on this now for like over a year. I expect there to be up to 6 things, that would be in progress, and I think that it is going to really reshape the Creation Club. If it's not going to be a big update, and if we don't hear any news soon, I'm honestly just going to start to think that they're probably going to be scrapping it, because I don't know, I feel like if we don't get any announcement, it would kind of be pretty immature to keep our hopes up, because honestly, will something ever come out? We don't even really know. Another thing to point out, which a lot of people don't really mention anymore, is that Fallout 4's Creation Club ended up actually becoming an experiment for Fallout 76. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, in pretty much one of the last updates that we got, Bethesda actually released a creation called the Capital Wasteland Mercenaries Pack, which we actually got a little mini DLC in Fallout 4, which we were able to go back to the Capital Wasteland. It was remastered, in Fallout 4's graphics, and we were able to, complete a quest and kind of see what's going on there. It looks like it is kind of canon, but also who knows if it's ever going to be canon. Bethesda really haven't confirmed it. They're supposed to say that most things on the Creation Club are supposedly canon, but who really knows, considering we've had like Doom stuff and Elder Scrolls stuff on there. Who even knows how, they're kind of working that out at the moment. But what I mean by it was an experiment for Fallout 76 is Bethesda kind of wanted to see pretty much, or the rumor is that Bethesda wanted to see that they could actually try and remaster some of Fallout 3 in a Fallout 4's game engine. And the reason why this would be good is because in Fallout 76, which is, dying as a game, it's losing more and more players. The way to revive it, a lot of people are saying, is Bethesda are actually going to go back to the Capital Wasteland. It'll obviously be like 200 years before Fallout 3 story. We'll actually get to see what happens about 200 years before Fallout 3 story, but we'll get to see it in Fallout 76. There's a whole rumor this is coming. There's even been rumors, that it's kind of been confirmed, because Bethesda, we've sort of seen, there's kind of been leaks from Fallout 4's game files that show areas that kind of look like remastered versions of Fallout 3. And of course, they're in the game files right now and are expected to come in 2022. I think they'll announce it potentially at E3. I think that'll be the big surprise, that we'll be getting kind of a Fallout 3 remaster, but not really. It'll be like Fallout 3, but 200 years before the story of Fallout 3, and it'll be in Fallout 76. So again, that's how I kind of see it. I think that Bethesda experimented by selling a little piece on the Creation Club to see if, you know, people would buy it and to see if it was successful. I think it was successful, and now a couple of years later, we're obviously seeing it is coming to Fallout 76 through, I believe it's going to be called Expeditions or something, and I'm sure, you know, they'll announce it at E3. I think it'll be a 2022 thing, but wouldn't be surprised if Bethesda wanted to get that out quick to try and revive Fallout 76 ASAP. But again, that's kind of the last thing. I think that would be a reason for them not to kind of continue Fallout 4's Creation Club, just based on the fact that they've kind of gotten everything out of it that they possibly could have. If their main goal was to experiment for Fallout 76, they've really done it well, because we have seen that, again, they are reportedly going back to Fallout 3 and Fallout 76, and also the Atomic Shop is something to point out. The Atomic Shop is really the big way Bethesda make their money with Fallout 76. A lot of people buy stuff from the Atomic Shop. The Atomic Shop kind of obviously started in Fallout 4, but it wasn't called the Atomic Shop, it was called the Creation Club, where basically, again, you could buy skins and, you know, items and all that type of stuff through the Creation Club. And then again, I guess Bethesda experimented to see if people would buy stuff, how they could import stuff into the vanilla Fallout using, you know, the Creation Club. And obviously, if that was successful, they were going to do a similar thing in Fallout 76. Of course, it must have been successful, and therefore we got the Atomic Shop in Fallout 76, which is practically the thing keeping the game alive right now, because not many more people are buying Fallout 76, and again, the people who are spending money on Fallout 76 is not because they're buying it. They are, you know, spending money on in-game items, you know, etc. through the Atomic Shop. So, honestly, if Bethesda didn't want to update the Creation Club anymore, I wouldn't even be surprised, because they've kind of gotten everything out of it they could. I still think the Creation Club is good, though, as it does support, you know, mod authors. A lot of mod authors make their mods for free and don't get any money out of it, which is pretty sad. Like, they put all this effort in, but through the Creation Club, they've kind of got a platform to do so. You know, again, I believe Bethesda will probably take like 50% of the cut, or however much it is, and the mod authors will get the other 50% maybe. So again, let's just say, who knows, maybe Bethesda made $10,000 off one of the creations, and I guess, you know, 5,000 of that pretty much Bethesda get for free, so they practically did nothing but put it in the game. And then of course the other 5,000 will go to the mod authors. So again, it is kind of supporting mod authors, which is actually pretty cool by Bethesda for them to potentially see. Again, if they do abandon this for Fallout 4, it would be kind of sad, because as we've seen, this Bethesda developer has practically said that they do have, you know, creations finished, and that they're working on more creations, and that creations would be coming. It would be really sad to see that the Creation Club is no longer going to be a thing, and those people who put so much effort and time onto their creations, and they never got to see it on the store and never got to make money from it, that would be extremely sad. And I think that if Bethesda are going to end the Creation Club, at least they could do, you know, is at least give us maybe one final push, give us all the creations that they had done, and again, at least support these final mod authors that made them, because again, if they made these creations and don't get the money for them, that'd be pretty disappointing and pretty unfair by them. But who knows how that all goes and works. They might get paid hourly, or they might just get, you know, money from how the creation does. So it is really interesting to see. I'm hoping the Creation Club does get another update. I think it will, because it'd just be a waste for Bethesda not to add these finished creations. But when will it come out? Look, I've got no clue. I'm expecting that maybe I'm hoping we get an announcement at E3 that something to do with Fallout 4. That would be kind of cool. Like, I mean, there's been rumors there could be a Fallout 4 multiplayer in the works. That'd be cool to play, you know, co-op on Fallout 4 if they want to really bring that game back alive, adding creations to it when a co-op update or something came out. That would be a really interesting thing to do, and I'm sure that would get announced at E3 if they had that in plan. But who really knows? I think it could be an end of the year thing. I just hope Bethesda announce something soon, because waiting to the end of the year for an update would be kind of sad and, you know, kind of a long wait, but at least we would get an update I just really hope Bethesda announce something soon, because a lot of fans are waiting. But of course, I'd very much like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the related Fallout content and news. Don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/following channels if you haven't already. My sports channel rather, not my gaming channel. Don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already. Links for them will all be in the description down below. But as I was saying, I have to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.